Hello mga kakama! Welcome again to another episode of Bedtime Stories by yours truly, Juan Paulo Pineda. And we are now of our podcast, and our topic for today is staying single at 30s. Specifically 38 because I'm already 38 years old. But before anything else, since this is a podcast, you may use this episode as a background audio while you are doing some other things like habang naglalaba kayo, naglilinis ng bahay, nag-aaral, nagtatrabaho, while driving, or gumagawa man kayo ng ibang bagay. Hey guys, just a quick question. Have you ever owned something that feels like it was made just for you? Because that's exactly what Works by Charm is all about. From personalized bag tags, luggage tags, keychains, key tags, to custom Christmas ornaments and cable organizers, Works by Charm turns every item into something meaningful, stylish, and totally you. Whether you're traveling, gifting, organizing, or just want to add a personal touch to your daily life, this is for everyone. This is Works by Charm. There is no generic gifts here. Each piece is personalized, making it perfect for birthdays, holidays, travel buddies, coworkers, and even little self-love moment. So if you're looking for something thoughtful, practical, and uniquely yours, well guys, check out Works by Charm on Facebook today and Instagram. And follow at Works by Charm on Instagram. And you may contact them on their mobile number at 0905-753-6695. So what are you waiting for? Look and check for Works by Charm. Because the best things in life come with a little charm. So sabi ko nga kanina, I'm already 38 years old. And staying single at 38 is not late, just living differently. Okay? So staying single at 38, yes, for some, it is a choice. Sa iba, it is something life unfolded naturally. And for many, it's a mix of both. Okay? And for me, it's a choice. Choice because I'm currently focusing on my career at the same time on my graduate studies. Well, this episode is not about explaining why someone is single, but it's not also about defending it either. It's about understanding it. So bakit may mga ganitong edad, they are still single. It's about accepting it and maybe even finding peace in it. So kung may mga kaibigan kayo that they are still in 30s or 40s or in 50s, you can tell them or you can ask them, or probably naririnig nyo coming from your other friends asking you, why are you still single? Okay? When are you going to settle down? Madalas to mga tinatanong sa mga reunion, mga school reunion, family reunions, and kung ano-ano pang reunion. Kaya may ibang mga tao na natatakot ng umattend sa mga reunions because uulanin lang sila ng tanong na, why are you still single at kailan ka magpapakasal o mag-aasawa? Okay? So, minsan nararamdaman nila or tinatanong nila, don't you feel left behind? Hindi mo ba nararamdaman na napag-iiwanan ka na? Okay? Kaya, most of my friends, kapag ini-invite sa school or class or batch reunions, friend circle of friends reunion, whatsoever reunion man yan, is natatakot silang tanongin ng ganyan. Okay? Hindi nila alam ano yung kanilang magiging reaksyon, ano yung kanilang magiging sagot. Minsan pag tinanong tayo ng ganun, we always think na baka curious lang sila, baka concerned lang sila, or minsan nararamdaman natin yung pressure. Minsan sinusubukan nating wag tayong maapektuhan, pero talagang babaon sa puso mo yung mga tanong na bakit wala ka pang asawa, wala ka pang anak, you have a good career, okay naman yung trabaho mo, okay yung income mo, successful ka na sa buhay, bakit wala ka pang asawa? And madalas nakaka-offend talaga yan, no? Pero minsan mapopause or take a break ka muna and asking yourself the same question, no? Talaga bang napag-iwanan na ako? Meron ba akong na-miss sa buhay ko? Or sadya bang choosy ako sa love life? Or is there something wrong with me? Okay? Pero ito yung katotohanan na hindi natin madalas naririnig sa ibang tao. Na minsan hindi nila nasasabi na life is not a race, kaibigan. And love is not a deadline. Okay? We were never meant to follow the exact same timeline. Some people meet their partner early. Some later. Some choose a different path entirely. And none of those paths are wrong. O diba? Kung yung kaibigan mo, sinabihan ka ng gano'n in a reunion, napaka-welcoming, napakasarap sa pakiramdam, napakinggan yun kasi tanggap ng kaibigan mong yun kung ano man yung sitwasyon mo ngayon. Yes, I'm 38 right now, and being single at 38 comes with a unique kind of duality. There is actually freedom, okay? I can do whatever I want. I can work. I can extend on work. I can do OT. I can be along with my friends, eat outside. We game outside, we play outside, and so much more. I have also the freedom to make my own decisions and to build my life based on my values, to grow without compromise, and also I want to explore who I am, which is fully and independently. Okay? Like right now, I'm 38. I'm currently pursuing my doctorate degree in IT. I'm able to do what I want in my career, to improve my career and to learn more about people management and more things to learn. No, I can go to a coffee date. I can hang out with some of my friends after office hours. Pero syempre, 'di ba? So, may mga time na sobrang alone ka. And there are also quiet moments in my life, to be honest, no? May mga moments din sa buhay ko na moments when the day ends and there's no one to share with it. So, wala akong mapag-share ng ano nangyayari sa araw ko ngayon. Okay? Not like now kasi I mean, may podcast ako. I can share whatever I want to share to everyone through a voice record. Moments when celebrations feel a little less full. Minsan may mga moments akong when I wonder ano kaya yung pakiramdam na merong kang katabi na napagkukwentuhan mo about it. And it's important to be honest about both. Okay? Well, let's say, because pretending it's all freedom ignores the human need for connection, and pretending it's all loneliness ignores the strength it takes to stand on your own. Yes, you can feel both, okay? You can be content and still long for companionship. You can be independent and still hope for love. And that does not make you weak. It makes you human actually. Valid yung nararamdaman mo na kapag ikaw lang mag-isa, you're single, minsan mararamdaman mo, parang malungkot, parang kulang. Wala akong mapag-share ng araw ko. Okay? It's okay to feel like that. May mga lessons din naman we only learn that we are alone. You learn how to sit with yourself. May mga kaibigan nga ako, nagsasamgyupsal mag-isa. May mga kaibigan akong nanonood ng sine mag-isa. May mga kaibigan akong namamasyal sa park mag-isa. And they are enjoying it. And that's normal. Okay? So, you learn how to sit with yourself, how to face your thoughts without distraction, how to build a life that does not depend on someone else completing it. O diba, may natutunan ka, you're able to be with yourself, you're able to enjoy yourself. Minsan you begin to understand your patterns, your wounds, ano ba yung mga sakit na nakaraan, ano yung mga pagkakamaling ginawa mo, and your boundaries. It's like nagkakaroon ka ng self-reflection when you're alone. Okay? You learn also what you truly value. Ano yung value mo? Nare-realize mo yon kapag ikaw lang ang mag-isa. Okay? What you will no longer tolerate and what kind of love feels right for you. And baka naman, na-experience mo na tong mga bagay na to na nakapagpabago sa'yo. Diba? So, by doing alone or being alone, mas nakapag-reflect ka sa sarili mo. So, ano ba yung mga bagay na humubog sa'yo? Like for example, a relationship that did not work out. Hindi nag-work out yung relationship namin nung ex ko dati kasi nagkaroon siya ng iba. Nagkaroon kami ng misunderstanding. Iba yung prinsipyo niya. Wala siyang paninindigan sa akin. So, yung mga ganong bagay, natutunan mo siya later on. Okay? A connection that came close but did not stay. Yung almost 10 years na kayo magkarelasyon, 9 years, 11 years, 12 years. Pero it ended like that na lang. Hindi kayo nagkatuluyan. And these are experiences na humuhubog sa'yo. So sabi ko nga, these experiences shape you. Not to make you guarded, but to make you aware. Mas lalong nag-i-increase yung self-awareness mo. Okay? And awareness, guys, is a quiet kind of strength. In our society right now, along the way, we are taught that being in a relationship means being complete. Kapag may jowa ka, kapag may boyfriend, may girlfriend, kapag may asawa ka, tingin ng tao sa atin, we are complete, we are happy. Okay? That happiness comes when you find someone. That fulfillment is shared. Okay? But what if completeness is something you build on your own? Diba? Yung sa sarili mo lang, wala kang pinagdedependahan. Okay? What if your life as it is right now is already whole? Okay? So, mag-isa ka lang, single ka lang, pero yung buhay mo, buong buo. Okay? Being single does not mean you're waiting to begin. It does not mean your life is in a pause. You are already living, already growing, and already becoming. Take a note of this. A relationship should add to your life, not define it. And when you understand that, your standards change. Okay? Ang karelasyon is additional to your life. Hindi yan definition ng sarili mo. Okay? You no longer look for someone to fill a space. You look for someone who respects the life you've already built. Yung naghahanap ka ng tatanggap sa'yo sa sarili mo or sa personality mo. Okay? If wala ka pang nakikitang taong ganun, who will accept who you are, who will accept yung personality mo, and that's okay. Okay? At some point, you start to choose differently. You stop entertaining connections that don't feel right. Minsan nagkaroon tayo ng talking stage, situationship, yung mga uso-uso ngayon sa mga Gen Zs. Minsan nagkaroon tayo ng kakilala, minsan may naliligaw sa atin. Then, kapag na-try mo yon, you'll suddenly stop entering into connections kapag alam mong, etong taong to does not make more effort on me. Okay, I will stop. Hindi to magandang pakiramdam. Then eventually you stop forcing conversations, you stop lowering your standards just to not be alone. Because, kasi nga, you've learned something important. That peace is not something you give up easily. You build a life that feels stable, quiet, grounded, and then, ang gagawin mo lang is you have to protect it. So instead of rushing into something uncertain, you wait. So naghihintay ka lang. Pinipili mo kung sino ang karapat-dapat ng mga taong papasok sa buhay mo. It's not passively, it's intentionally. Not because you are afraid of love, but because you understand its value. Okay lang din naman maging choosy kasi ikaw yan. Sabi nga natin, you are not afraid of love. You just have you understand its value already. So moving forward for being left behind, there will be always moments when you compare. When you see others getting married, like for example, may kaibigan na naman ako, kinasal na naman sila, okay? And may nakita akong post ng mga kabatchmate ko, and when during high school pa kami, classmate ko na sila, they are starting their families, they're building their lives, malalaki na yung mga anak nila, may pa-college na, samantalang ako, I'm still single. Okay? So, they starting their families, building lives that look different from me, from yours, because we are still single. And that is okay to feel something. But don't let comparison become your truth, okay? Minsan kapag nakikita ko yung mga posts na ganun, I'm happy. I usually heart them. And I'm happy for them. No? Because I know for myself, I have my own timeline. I have my own phase. Okay? And I always thought myself that my life is not missing something. It's just unfolding differently. I am not late. I am living my own story. And moving forward does not mean catching up to others na kailangan, may asawa na siya. Kambal yung anak nila. May anak na siya. Na kailangan magkaroon din ako ng asawa, magkaroon din ako ng anak. It's not like that. Okay? It means continuing my path at my own pace. So before we end this podcast, I want you to reflect to yourself. Am I at peace with where I am right now? So tanungin mo yun sa sarili mo. Are you at peace right now? Okay? Am I choosing my life or comparing it to others? Or kapag nakikita ko ba yung post ng mga kaibigan ko, ng mga former classmates ko, kino-compare ko ba yung sarili ko sa kanila? Sa estado ng buhay nila? what have I learned about myself in this season of being single? Ano ba yung mga natutunan mo in this season of being single? Okay? Ano yung mga na-enjoy mo? And what kind of love would truly add to your life and not just fill a space? Okay? So, ano yung kind of love? Ano ba yung love language mo? Okay? Yung iba love language, Gcash. Yung iba love language, okay, coffee, milk tea. That's not a love language, guys. Okay? And also reflect to yourself. Am I open to love without rushing it? Okay? So, reflect to those questions and ask yourself. You just have to close your eyes and just breathe slowly and ask yourself those questions. Okay? Thank you again mga kama for being with me for today's episode, and always take care. And if you have comments or suggestions for topics or podcasts, you can comment down below on this episode, so that when I read them, I consider them as one of the target topics of my podcast. Okay? So I hope you have a good day. Take care. Bye-bye.